My friends reached out, but guys, this was not staged. Um, came in, I threw my phone staged. Um, came in, I threw my phone on the bed, um, engaged in an activity. I did not know IG Live. I've never been on IG Live. I've never turned IG Live on. So I don't know how it works. And so um,
Now
all
you
of a
don't know
sudden,
how
my
it
other
works.
phone is going off and people are calling me FaceTime that I've never talked to a day in my life on FaceTime. And it didn't, I'm like, why are y'all calling me FaceTime? And after a while, Jamie, and he says, Shannon, you on IG Live. I'm like, doing what? You know, I'm like, what am I on IG Live for? I ain't hit no IG Live button. He says, on IG Live for? I ain't hit no IG Live button. He says, they can hear. I'm like, so now, Ocho, you know, I say ask for patience. He said they can hear. And now I'm starting to get agitated again because you called me and say I'm on IG Live when I know I didn't click myself on IG Live. And he said they can hear me. I said, hear me doing what? He said, it sounds like you were having sex. Man, my heart sank. It dropped. Uh, I run my accounts, but Jordan being the good Samaritan, the good soldier that he is, Jordan the one that cut it off. Because hell, I didn't even know it was on. That he is, Jordan the one that cut it off. Because hell, I didn't even know it was on. Jordan cut it off. Jordan put the message up.
Do y'all believe it? Do y'all believe this? I don't know if I believe it. I don't know.
Tell him the truth. I said, I just got to tell him the truth. My phone wasn't hacked. It wasn't a prank. It was me being a healthy, active male. I mean, y'all thought I was bull jiving. Hey, Joe, see, I don't, man, I'll be lying, lying. Okay, lying.
Come on, man.
He sparks hard, Joe. And, you know, I
come on, man.
He sparks hard, Joe. And, you know, I hit one early this morning.
Come on, man.
In all sincerity, I'm extremely embarrassed that a very, very private, intimate situation, the audio can be heard. And I'm extremely disappointed in myself. 5 minutes before I came on, phone rings. It's Cat Williams. What's up? The first thing out of his mouth, guess what he said, Ocho? You ain't gay today?
Hey, listen.
I said, come on, Cat. He's
and this is the funny thing about it. Now you remember all the people talking trash and saying whatever they had to say, trying to assassinate your character, that you might be this, you might be this, or whatever it may be. So hell, I mean, I'm sitting back, I'm thinking, well, hey, it was a goddamn Michelle, it wasn't a Michael. Huh? You feel me? It wasn't a Michelle. It was, you know, it wasn't a Michael. It was a Michelle. Yeah. So you know, and you know,
y'all believe in setup. I believe in setup.
Now, something that we all partake in. We all partake in horizontal and vertical activity. That's everybody. That's everybody in the chat. Now, I can attest to that. Now, what we don't do, unless you are or if you're in that field of porn and OnlyFans, and at times, this is why I always tell you, Unc, you need to evolve with the times. Now, you're not very good at technology.
I don't do anything.
You're not very good at technology. So you at times will you've done it to me. Like you hit your phone and your butt dial me by accident and don't even know you're doing it.
Yeah.
You know,
true.
so I can understand where the mistake came in at. You know, so again, I was upset, but then I also remembered that you're not very good or you're not very technically savvy with phones and computer equipment, all that stuff. So I gave you a little grace, but I was still a little upset. I was a little hurt. But the fact that it was a Michelle and not a Michael, that's my dog.
It's never been a Michael. I think the thing is, Ocho, for me, is that thing is my and I immediately, after it happened and I'm driving, and I'm thinking to myself, I just remember everything my grandfather, my grandmother said. They said, boy, you messed it up, now clean it up.
Yes, sir.
And so what I really hate is when people have to answer questions for Shannon Sharpe. Ever since I've been able to talk, I've been able to answer questions. My family, my friends, are gonna have to. You got to ask, man, what was Unc doing? Why did he do that? What happened, Ocho? Where
Yes,
was
sir.
he?
Right.
My sister, my mom, my brother, my kids, people that shouldn't have to answer for Shannon. Shannon's grown.
Didn't he low key kind of out him? You right though. I'm just glad it's a Michael. I'm a Michelle, not a Michael. Like, wow.
I'm just saying, Ocho,
Hey,
it
listen.
is what it is.
Listen, you boy. Hey, listen, hey, when you talk about you was here when you was well. Well, shit, ain't nothing wrong with you, boy. You talk about your hips. Ain't nothing wrong with your hips.
I told you, ain't nothing slow about Unc but his walk.
Okay.
I can't move like I once could,
Yes, sir.
but the hip's good. The hip's solid.
Yeah.
The doctor told me their last 50 years, they said them hips will still be good when you gone.
Yes, sir.
But it's tough, obviously, being in a situation like that, because that's something that I've never been in. I never in my wildest dreams, even like, man, what could possibly happen to you, Unc, that would make you the most embarrassed? This never appeared on my radar.
Yeah.
It never appeared on my radar. But the fact that in the process of that, you hurt people.
Yeah.
That's you embarrass people.
Yeah, you
and
hurt
you know,
me.
I try to tell you, I say, Ocho, man, we gotta have that look. There has to be a certain level of professionalism at all times.
Yeah, that's the word. That's the key word right there. Because you got on me,
is.
you got on me good about professionalism.
Yeah,
but again, this is where the grace comes in.
And news sites and agencies, man, will y'all start reaching out? I know what y'all trying to do. Y'all trying to look who I follow and who follow me, and try to put 2 and 2 together. Y'all involving people that ain't got ish to do with this.
Mhm.
Y'all not gonna figure it out.
Right.
Y'all not.
Right.
But what y'all can do, y'all can get on this row.co/nightcap and get $15 off your first order. That's what y'all can do. But you don't bring people. If you have definitive proof and you want to reach out and they have a conversation with you, okay, that's fine. But to arbitrarily just call people because her name might be Michelle, or her name might be Nichelle, or her name might be come on now, be better than that. Don't involve people. Call me. Y'all ain't call me. Call me. But when you involve people that doesn't have anything to do with it, that's why I have the problem with. But look, like I said, Ocho, I'm sorry I put you in that situation, because I know you're gonna get. I mean, the jokes are gonna come. You're gonna have to answer questions, man. Man, you think Unc did that on purpose? You think that was staged? Hell no. Nah.
I mean, listen,
Unc might do some stage. Unc might do some stuff for pranking, but that ain't one of them.
Yeah. Most definitely. I mean,
they don't do that.
Yeah, the jokes are flying. Obviously, I'm not sure if you've seen Instagram, if you've seen Twitter. The jokes are flying. Unc, the jokes are funny.
They getting on me, Ocho.
Hey, Unc, they getting on you, boy. I'm talking about funny. I'm talking about I was on a plane catching up to what was happening. And boy, one thing about Twitter and Black Twitter and their creativity, boy, listen, if you want to laugh, if anybody was having a bad day today, scroll through goddamn Twitter. Boy, there's some funny shit on there, boy. It's some funny stuff on there.
I did not, man, come on, man. Now, so what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna try to find out every Michelle that I've ever talked to, every Michelle in LA, in Atlanta, in this place.
In Atlanta?
Honestly, I was thinking of all Michelles that it could possibly be. I'm thinking Michelle Pfeiffer. You know, I'm thinking K Michelle. I'm thinking I'm trying to think of other Michelles that I would know and think of, that of somewhat of a high tier, top tier, high caliber type women that you would give an opportunity to bungee jump in like that and be able to say some of the things that you were saying. You know,
what was I saying, Ocho? What was I saying? I ain't hear it.
You like you gonna take this dick. Now I'm just saying, I ain't never heard you talk like that. I ain't never heard you talk like that. Now what we do got to work on is ain't nothing wrong with your hips, you know, but we got to work on your cardio, because you was breathing.
My biggest concern when I was thinking of getting Botox cosmetic was
losing my.
No Diddy.
Be breathing that heavy, so we got to work on your cardio. So
Ocho,
when you lift weights, we got to get you on the cart. hit the
Ocho, but you
treadmill
got
first. Or do the
Ocho.
stair,
Real
do the
talk to Ocho.
Stairmaster.
Your boy, hey, Ocho. I was already knee deep for about 25.
Right. I mean how you were kind of short too in there too, huh? I mean, you was about what, a minute, 5
Oh
seconds?
no! Oh no!
No, no.
Hey, this ain't no YouTube short, boy. This is a full feature.
Okay,
Wow.
Come on, Ocho. Come
Wow.
on now. Don't do that. That
I'm,
don't
I'm,
change.
I'm just making sure, because now it's out there to the world now. Now it's out to the world, and most of the time when something like that happens, and you don't know what's going on, you know. So now you're gonna have people coming at you sideways. You know, they want to see if the feature is really what it's advertised to be.
Right. Now let's think about that. So he was in it for 25 minutes, then it happened to just go live. This is a motherfucking setup. He did this on purpose.
I'm embarrassed by the Ocho. Damn, that's my most intimate moment.
Yeah, and now you got to understand the attraction and the curiosity from the female species that's going to occur now, and wanting to experience.
Oh, they want to go. They want to go a couple of rounds with the champ.
Yeah,
if you have an allergy, like if you're allergic to peanuts, you're allergic to shellfish, bee stings, ants, or something like that, Ocho,
yeah,
you keep an EpiPen on you.
Right.
I keep these on me. So I'm just telling you, if y'all ever see me sideways like this here, I done snuck you.
But you know what also I'm happy about?
What
Honestly,
you happy? What you mean what you happy? Hold on. What you mean what you happy about?
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I'm happy, Unc. Because I know you really well. I know your character. I know this is not something that you would do. I'm happy to see that you're in good spirits. And I'm being dead ass, because an event like this happens for someone that is.
But he was I couldn't tell. I don't know if he was holding either some condoms or like I feel like it was some kind of Viagra. Like I told y'all, he ain't motherfucking embarrassed. He said we've gone for about 25 minutes. So if y'all was already going, how did the phone come on now? This is a bit of a setup. Oh, diamonds. Oh, okay. This is a bit of a setup. Nah. I wasn't even trying to believe it at first, but now I kind of got to.
Ocho,
You
I
cried?
ain't got no more tears.
You cried?
Yeah, because I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for my circle. I'm embarrassed for the people there. There are people, not everybody, but there are people out there that hold me in high regard and look to me as a beacon, as a role model.
Right.
And I let those people down.
Because you was fucking.
Yes, sir.
Although I try to strive for perfection, there's no such thing.
Ain't no way he that upset. Wait a minute. I don't give a damn if you a mentor to the children. We still know you be fucking. What is he talking about? This is not giving embarrassed. He proud. I don't give a damn what he say. He proud.
So I try not to put myself in a situation. I'm trying to be as private as I possibly can.
Yes, sir.
And in trying to be private, I made a huge, wasn't a mistake. It was error in judgment or whatever. I tell you what, from now on, my phone will be in the car. My phone will be in the car.
Yeah.
So I sure hope nothing pop off. I gotta call 911 because nobody have landlines anymore.
Right.
But my phone, I'm gonna have to run out the house and go to my car, unlock it and dial 911. And people gonna be asking, well, what took you so long? Sir, I don't know if you noticed, but there was something that happened. And of all days that it happened on.
Yeah.
Man.
Wait, what's the day? It's Wednesday.
Yeah, I wish that was the only thing that happened on this day. Yeah, I got to go back. And get me a flip phone, because when that flip phone closed, this closed.
Right, everything closed. Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
This here.
Listen,
this
you have
this Apple. And I don't know.
Is he saying because it's hump day, or maybe because it's 9/11? 9/11. Okay.
When I finally got in touch with Jordan said, boss, I cut it off. I said, you did? Cause I was like, well, I don't even see IG Live no more. He said, nah, boss, I done cut it off and I done, took it down.
Yeah.
I'm like, I said, anybody? He's like, so my next question, I said, you think anybody saw it? This man, he was like, boss, really? He's like, man. Yeah, they saw it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man.
Say I understand the embarrassment on your part from that perspective, but there's another perspective that you can look at where you don't have to feel too embarrassed. You hear me? Because you was here when you was well. You hear me? Huh? Now, if it was an embarrassed performance, then there's a reason. Now the whole world.
No.
I'm just telling you. I'm telling you. So the embarrassment part, you don't really have to feel bad about yourself. You can go places. You can walk around with your head high. Women gonna look at you different. Because if they didn't know, now they know.
Ocho.
Yes, sir.
Real talk. They call these draws for the Hall of Fame. These draws go into the Hall of Fame. You know, when you have an outstanding performance, they want the jersey, the cleats, the glove. Oh, these draws go into the Hall of Fame. I ain't lying to you, Ocho, for real talk.
I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad you're feeling better. But
I'm gonna go back upstairs. I'm gonna go back upstairs once I'm done, and cause it's just Ocho, man. Come on, Ocho. You know me. You know how private I am.
Yeah, but
I don't think people get the level of privacy.
I think everybody know you. Everybody that is close to you understands. Everyone that's been in your life or been around you, whether it be teammates, friends, associates, everybody knows how private you are. That's why when it first hit me, and I'm reading after when I got off set in Philly, I'm looking at my phone. I say, not my uncle that was just chastising me. A few days ago.
You can't get over that, Ocho.
I'm just saying about being a professional and all this. But again, mistakes happen. So that's why I'm giving you that grace. Like I was given grace at being afforded a second chance at what I love to do.
Wait a minute though. This is what's getting me too. He said this was an error in judgment. No. How was it an error in judgment if it's an accident? He knew. I think Unc got drunk in the middle of the day and knew exactly what the fuck he was doing. But I will say this though, it is gonna make more women want to try to fuck with him. Because even remember when Tasha K leaked my nudes? Y'all remember that? My followers even went up. I ain't gonna hold. So he's not. He'll be fine. He being dramatic.
Sir, yes, sir.
So I hope people don't think, hey, let that be a lesson to you. Hey, that ain't no lesson. That lesson leave my phone in the car. That's the only lesson I'm thinking from this.
Ain't nothing to be ashamed about, man. You good on my end. You good on my end.
I mean, I don't really know what else. I don't really know what else to say. I mean, what else to do? I mean, there's nothing I can do now. Right. If I could go back in time, if I can go back and wake up this morning, right, knowing that's why hindsight is a magnificent science, because you have the knowledge of knowing what already happened and it hasn't happened. Right. That's what makes it a magnificent science. But if you control your actions, I don't get to control the consequences. So whatever consequences that come along with my actions, I'll accept them. Nobody, whatever happens with Shannon Sharpe, nobody is at fault but Shannon Sharpe. I wear that. I ain't gonna say, well, they gave me a grace and look what happened to this guy when he did this and look what happened to her when she did that. That ain't how I get down. I control actions. I don't get to control consequences. And so I can live any mistake that I've made. I own it. This was an honest mistake. I don't think anybody that's in this chat, I don't think anybody that know me, even casually, think I would ever do something like that. I don't crave that kind of attention. I'm good.
You don't need it. It already comes with the name. It already comes with the brand.
So
I don't know.
Yeah, when people that say, "What'd your brother say?" My brother say, "Hey, bro, you human. You made a mistake." He said, and I just told him what I was gonna do. He said, "I'm proud of you." He said, "I'm proud of you. Gonna stand up there, you stand and look down the barrel of the camera and tell people what actually happened. Not hide behind, not say I was hacked, not say somebody set me up."
Oh, you did. Hey, you did hit that. I was hacked. And I'm thinking to myself, come on now.
No, you know what? Here's the thing, though, Ocho. Jordan, being the good soldier that he is,
he put something out there right away
he
for
put
you.
that up.
Okay.
And I told, and then once I saw it was up, I said, man, take that down.
Right. You
He's
gotta
like,
stand
okay.
up. Yeah, you gotta follow on that
because
sword.
I'm gonna come and I'm gonna look at the
Oh,
people that follow me. I'm gonna look at the people that
you just like you looked at her asshole and you came.
The podcast that have watched me on First Take, watched me throughout my 30+ year career in the public eye nationally.
Yeah.
I owe it to him.
Yeah.
To come here, look down, look, honest mistake. This is what happened. Nobody's at fault. I'm at fault. I was reckless. I was careless. So accountability is big. It always have been. And when I talk to my kids and I told them what I was going to do, they, Daddy, I'm proud of you. My homeboys, you know, they got their jokes in. They're like, oh, I know that voice, but I don't know that fool. So, you know, Burns and Bucket, and you know, Foots, a lot of, you know, hey, one of the guys, and Chad, you're gonna get a kick out of this one. One of the guys that called me, and this is probably only the second time in probably 7-8 years that he's ever called me FaceTime.
Oh, time hit you?
He called me FaceTime.
Yeah.
I said, phew.
Yeah, Prime gonna give you that good word now.
Yeah.
But I just don't understand. How was this like? He act like he killed somebody. I'm not understanding. Maybe I don't know. I'm not understanding.
Colorado didn't play well. Y'all try to spin it like I'm attacking him, but he knows, having worked with me, having talked to me in private and been around me, he knows how I am. And
for delicious margarita.
All right. Anybody want to hit the link to comment on this so far? He was called. That's what I'm saying. He was calling her name. He old school. I get it, but damn, it ain't that serious. Okay, let me see. If he done talking about it, I can go ahead and take calls.
I don't really know what else I can do, Ocho. There's nothing else I can do.
But you could, I mean, I'm sure the people want to know. I mean, I want to know. I've been trying to find a partner for you to have a union. So I mean, what
maybe
you can do is bless us, bless myself, and put the rest of the world at ease, and you know, could tell us who Michelle is.
Huh?
No.
No.
Oh, so you're gonna leave us in the dark?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not one to peer pressure.
Yeah, I think. Look, she deserves a level of anonymity. She deserves a level of respect.
Right.
And so
I mean, you do understand with this coming out. Do you understand the amount of hearts that you have broken that might have thought they might have had a chance?
What you mean? They still got a chance. What you mean?
Oh, because
I ain't married.
I know, but still, once you engage in activity like
what
that,
they thought I wasn't capable of functioning down there.
Well, no, not that, but I mean, normally when you're engaged in someone in that type of act, normally there's really no room for anyone else.
So you actually think that any woman that I meet that they're not having sex or haven't had sex, they might not have had sex the day that they met me or talked to me.
Right.
I'm not. I mean, I'm not that foolish, Ocho. I'm not that naive.
Oh, okay. So you're saying your door is still open? I'm just trying to clear it up for the women, because I have a lot of people hitting me asking me
what they asking you, Ocho.
Yeah, so they asking me like, so what does mean? Do I have a chance? Well, you know, the people that I've tried to hook you up, you know, throughout the past year have hit me with long speeches, with long paragraphs and soliloquies, trying to, well, what happened? Why he did not like me? I'm cool.
Okay, now why they talking real quick? Because y'all know I have to fair use, nigga, fair use. Do y'all like, who do y'all think Michelle is? Because he said no. We not talking about Michelle. Who is Michelle? I want to know. The internet is gonna find her. The internet is gonna find her. Where is Michelle? You think it was a hooker? Y'all said an escort? I think it was a hooker too.
To speculate what they think happened. because that's how stuff. You know, Ocho, there's an African proverb that says, "Until the lion learns how to write, every story will glorify the hunter."
Man, I ain't got my goddamn pen, man. Shit.
So
hold on. Wait. Don't stop right there. No, don't do that. Don't do me like that. Hold on.
They said Tasha K on it. You know what?
Oh, they got a pen right here, huh? Boy, give me that one again. Give me that one again.
Wait, you what? You wild for this, but I want y'all to tell me in the chat. I'm gonna make a poll. Do y'all think Michelle is a woman? Do y'all think Michelle is a trans? Or do y'all think Michelle is just like a man in a skirt? Somebody said AI generated. Wait, I'm finna make the poll.
This is what happened. This was an honest mistake.
Yes, sir.
I don't need any more I don't need to be viral. I don't need mentions. I don't need impressions. I'm on television enough. Do y'all actually think that I would put, as private as I've been for 30 plus years, I would put my most intimate moment in a public sphere? In a public space?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Or using that thing like Ving Rhames and Baby Boy. And Baby Boy. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Man.
Yeah, my dog. Hey, my dog going to work.
This is not how I envisioned.
I didn't either. But don't worry about it. Hey, you represented for the fella though, So you can talk shit all you want now. Yeah, that's my dog. I'm walking through the airport. They say, "Boy, you see, I say, "Yeah, that's my dog." Yeah. And they had a little boy. No. Yeah.
Nah, Ocho, man. Look, man, I just, guys, I'm sorry.
Real in here laughing.
Now hold up. Now for Ocho to be saying that's my dog, I'm so proud. Listen, look, I know that's his friend, but let me ask y'all this: do y'all think there was a part of Chad that believed that Unc was a little gay? Because even though he say no, is there a part of him that believe that kind of he like, I'm just glad.
Watching the show. Hey, Michelle. All right. Heal up, sweetie. Heal up.
I Man, Ocho.
Yeah, I know how you feel, man. I know how you feel. Sometimes you're reaching for the words that you want to say, but they just don't come out how you want them. I know how you feel.
Especially,
but
I think the thing, like, look, I mean,
proud
people
of
like, and you can only be so serious in a situation like this.
Yeah.
Nobody was killed. Nobody was injured. No one was harmed. You know, we make light of the situation, make a joke of it. But I've gone through the frustration, the anger, the hurt, the disappointment, asking why. How could I be so careless? How could I put myself?
Okay, I'm good on that now. So now I'm just gonna take y'all calls. We pretty much got to the end of it. So just to recap, Shannon Sharpe says it was an accident, but then says it was a error of judgment. We thinking Michelle is a woman, but some people still not believing it. I don't know. It could be for clout. I don't know though. But let me take these calls. Book with Meek.
Can you hear me?
I sure can.
Okay, all I want to say is I think it was a trans. I don't know about y'all. I don't think it was a Michelle. I think it was a Michael, but it was kinda. I don't know. I think it was not even a surprise or nobody else was running. I think he did that all on his own, and he did it for clout. That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you. You have a good one. Ooh-wee. They say I think it was for clout. He just said he wasn't hacked. He did say he wasn't hacked. That's true. It's a woman. Right. Ocho out of him in the beginning. Oof. Incredible said, I think error in judgment was a reference to not making sure his phone was locked before starting. I got you. Gotcha. 773 Oracle and Tarot. How are you? I think error in judgment was a reference to not making sure his phone was locked before starting. I got you. Gotcha. 773 Oracle and Tarot.
Storm, how you doing, baby? Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. So this is what I think. I think it was a stunt. And I also think that you got to remember, Shannon is old school, because I feel that he did all of this because of the rumors that were going around. Now, if it was like a new YouTuber or like say a new sports figure,
I don't think she knows that it's playing in the back. It's playing in the back.
Care. Shannon is old school. So he feels that he's got to, how do I want to say, he's got to repair or take care of whatever little reputation he's got.
That's true. That is true. I just, but hey, it got the people talking. So I guess that's all that matters.
So, and it's a shame. It's a shame because, you know, outside of what anybody does in their bedroom, you know what? That it did. But you know what? Shannon didn't need to do all these stunts because Shannon can get people to talk regardless. And again, if this was a stunt, it's a shame that at his age, with his credentials, with his pedigree, he had to go through all these through this extent. And then Ocho backing him up. You know, as far as I'm concerned, when Ocho was on Basketball Wives, Ocho lost all kinds of credibility with me. So Ocho is a stunt queen as well. Now that's just me. I'm not trying to heat no boots. I'm just trying to say it the way it is.
I feel you. I feel you. Oh my God. Any other comments tonight?
No, darling. But you know, my prediction for you for the next 2 years still remains the same. Get your crew in order, get your staff in order, because this is about to pop off. And Storm, thank you for always letting me get up on here and share your platform with you, baby. You stay blessed.
I will. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye, love.
Hey, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. We here for the glow up. All right. We here for the glow. Yeah, Ocho is a stunt queen. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. But to like, hold on, let me go back to it. I want to show you. Like, they literally have almost 200,000 people watching live. Like, this is crazy. Let's do a little digging now. Look. 162,000 people watching. 162,000 watching live. I want my show to be at that level one day. Like, good Lord. This is more than UFC. I think UFC only be having like 30,000 live or 50,000. Yeah, it was 180,000 before. Hold on, let me click back on it. Let's click back on it. Look, all these ads, they all trying to sell something. Yep, there's internet traffic. Yeah. This live that they doing it's finna do numbers.
Listen, I'm trying to make light of the situation to make sure you make sure
I can still hit the link. Let me know.
But I mean, we all in good spirits. The chat in good spirits. I mean, listen, the joke's gonna fly for a few days, and you know, another 2 weeks, you know, it's gonna be forgotten about.
Man, Ocho, you know, every time I say something, man, you know they go, but this ain't never going away. Man, they still do it. I mean, every time somebody say something, they do that point. They got that point meme. They got that. Man, they ain't going away, Ocho.
Hey. You showed up and you showed out. That's all that matter. Matter of fact, listen, if she had a phone in her hand, she would have called the National Guard.
Yeah. They wouldn't have came in time to Ocho. They would have came in time. Man.
Shit. Yeah, no, but hey, listen, it's good we can sit here and laugh at it because it was an honest mistake and it's totally
for sure. It was absolutely a mistake. I would have never.
Man.
Oh God. Man, I still don't know. I don't know how.
I guarantee this. You must have been on Instagram. You must have been like just on your Instagram in general.
Yeah.
And you must have hit the button, obviously, to go to your camera and hit that goddamn just by accident, hit that live at the bottom.
Yeah.
There's so many other features
I've
that you
almost
can
done
hit,
it
and you
before
just happen
too.
to hit that motherfucking one.
But Jordan said like if you hit IG Live, it asks you, are you sure you want to go IG Live?
Right.
So it's just not one button. You got to hit something else.
Yeah.
I just threw the phone on the bed.
Yeah, shit, man. I don't know. And I do live every so often just to check it with my follow.
But don't that now? But see, now it sounded like a stunt. Michelle might have did it. That's true. Michelle might have did it. Maybe Michelle wants him to claim her. Come on now. Because somebody was rubbing on that. Listen. Maybe Michelle want to be seen. She tired of being hidden. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I think you need a shirt like that. That say that's my Michelle.
Nah, hell no. We definitely ain't coming out with no nightcap shirt. Hey, who Michelle? That ain't happening.
Okay, I'm just saying that's the quote. That's gonna be a good quote.
Huh? What? No, it wasn't her. She didn't press live. She had her hands full.
Damn!
She ain't press no live. Nah, she didn't press live, Ocho. She didn't.
Yeah, nah.
But yeah, I guess y'all right. I might have to go back to the Android. I didn't think I was gonna have to. I never thought I'd go back to the Android, but damn. Nah. Oh, hold on. Mashburn said all he asked when he lay our head on that pillow that night, the old Shay gave Michelle everything he had.
Hey, I need somebody in the chat to send me that. I need that clip. That clip where you took your glasses off, man.
Now Novella said she was holding her own dick. I don't know. He did say she had her hands full. This is giving stage. It's giving stage. The more they talking, it's giving stage.
And I'm talking about straight comedy. If you had a bad day, all you need was Twitter today. When that unfortunate circumstance happened, boy, I'm talking about in tears, laughing.
All right, we got a caller. What's going on, Detroit? And they don't. All right.
Do roll. Hey, Carlos said, did you have your nightcap grip socks on? Nah. I had some socks, but it wasn't grippy. Lorenzo Davenport said, got me grinding like a bear in the reverend.
Hey. Boy.
Man, y'all don't take nothing serious.
No, they don't. Listen,
Come on, chat.
Oh man, that was funny.
Okay, I think that's about it. All right. Anybody else want to hit the link? Let me know. I'll take some comments here for a minute before we head out. He's loving it. Hell yeah, he's loving the attention. I don't know why he's trying to act like he's not. That growl scared me. Oh my God. Shannon enjoying this? Yes, he is. It was on Instagram Live. You can go see. It's on Twitter. They screen recorded it. Okay, come on now. Ocho, not Michelle. Oh my God. He ain't fooling nobody. How you apologizing but making jokes? It's a good point. What was the reason Club Shay Shay seems to be doing good? Why the stunt? Is he that bothered by the rumors? He may be. He's still a human being. He may be.
Yeah, I got it.
You might listen. You might well go back to the Motorola block.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I need to get me a second phone too. What kind of second phone should I get? Should I get the? Did they bring the BlackBerry back? Y'all let me know. It was another phone. Oh no, it was the Razor phone I saw. I think I might get as a second phone. Or maybe both the phones should be an iPhone. I don't know. The Pixel Flip. I do need a second phone though. Okay, so when we look at their views, they doing good with views. Like the live shows average 300,000, 200,000 views. The video clips, let's see. So I mean, I don't know why he would need to do this, because it seemed like they're getting views. If a gay scandal come out soon, we know he did it. Oh, got it. I want the Galaxy Flip. Y'all say get a Samsung or the Google phones any good? I may actually get a Samsung as a second phone. That actually may be a good idea. All right, we got some calls. That's what I'm talking about. What's going on, Jenny?
Hey, Storm, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm disappointed that you even falling for this. Listen, as soon as I saw it on the blogs, I'm like, yeah, it's fake. Because you got to go through a whole process just to get on live. It's not like a butt dial where you accidentally dial somebody's number. You know what I mean? You got to.
I almost went live though on Instagram. I was asleep, and the phone was just like in the bed, and I looked, and before I know it, I was like, oh shit, I didn't almost went live. So I've almost done it, but the way he was talking, the way how the video starts, and it's like somebody's rubbing the phone, like rubbing the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that's the setup. That's the setup.
And then he said something about people kept calling him on FaceTime because he never goes on live. And somebody said, what? People could see you. And he's like, first of all, if you're doing something, really doing something, you're not going to stop to pick up a FaceTime. So that caught my attention right there. You know, because if the guy is saying people could see you, then obviously he's talking about in the moment right now. Right?
Yeah, well, even before that, what's getting me is I'm like, who ended the Instagram live? He claimed his assistant did. I don't know.
So was she? How was she in the room with them?
I'm assuming his assistant got his login information, but yeah, which making me think more too. Like,
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I guess at my age, because in a few years I'll be 50. I think people are just doing so much to keep their names in the media, so we could do what we're doing right now, which is talk to them and you report to him. You know, he was booming when he did the interview with Cat Williams, and you know, when things start to die down, I feel like these celebrities think of other things to keep their names in our mouths. And look what's happening right now. And then I doubt if it was really, really something that was an accident that he'd be quick to jump on a live to explain himself, you know.
But can you end a live on another device? That I don't know. That I don't know. Because like I can log into somebody's social media account. I don't know. Don't give me the line because I don't know.
Yeah, it's just.
It sounds fishy. It sounds fishy.
Yeah.
And he's leaving parts of the story out, of course. And hell, we didn't already heard you dick Michelle down. Who's Michelle?
And they found somebody on the internet, and she said her name is Michelle. Everything just sounds fishy to me.
She said her name is Michelle, and she said, and I've never went by Michelle.
I couldn't even listen to the whole. I started getting nauseous listening to him. I'm just like, he's so unattractive. Like, I was just like, why are people just spreading this around? It was just, I don't find him attractive at all. So I don't even see why, people are just like, oh, I would give him some. Oh, please, girls, please, you could do better.
I was looking at the comments. A lot of them women was like, oh, he talk you through it. Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. It was making me so cringe. I couldn't even listen to it. It was just.
I'm going to be real, too. A lot of people are lonely and horny. Let's be real. So a lot of people in the comments, hey, like, oh, I want to see what it's about. Oh, okay.
I'm single. Honestly, I've been celibate since 2015, July. And nothing about what I heard made me feel like I needed to call somebody or wish that I was Michelle. Even looking at this thing with Chad, and then it was just so the timing of it with the argument that him and Chad had a couple of days ago. I think about stuff like that.
They do anything for clout, but you got a point, because he got a big ass check for that Cat Williams interview.
And then look, all these people are on his live right now.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be this video is gonna have millions of views. Let me see how many watching it live right now. Let's see.
I think it was over 100,000 when you had mentioned it before.
Yeah, some people they falling out now, but it's still he got 133,000 watching.
And then it's gonna be on YouTube on his channel probably, and then people are gonna continue to watch it. He know what he's doing. Storm, don't act like you don't know how it works.
He absolutely knows what he's doing, and he trying to act like he's so embarrassed. And so, listen, I still think he did this shit so y'all can stop calling him gay.
But why do people think he's gay? Because he came out and he had pigeon toes. Like, I don't understand. I don't think he's gay. But
it was the man bag, it was the tight clothes, it was the list. But really what it is his stylist, he got a stylist named Hollywood. And then y'all remember it's Hollywood that be hanging, and he got somebody else around him, and their name is Dick Print.
Oh.
Or is that the same, or is Hollywood and Dick Print the same person? I don't know. They have all these nicknames. I don't know.
Your guess is better than mine.
But I think, but people was talking about that, and it was getting to him. But just because you got a gay stylist don't mean you're gay.
So now that you say it, it's starting to make me think that maybe he is trying to debunk the rumors. So you got a point right there.
That's what I'm saying.
But,
they said it's the same. So Hollywood is Dick Print. Yeah, so he's real close with Dick Print, and they go to games together. They real close. So people was like, oh, that's who he's smashing. Yeah, that's how that got started.
Yeah. Well, I thank you for letting me join the live, and have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye. All right. Male NYC Reviews, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't know about the Nightcap channel until today. I think that for me, I'm not sure what's going on, but I mean, maybe he is more smarter than he looks. Because basically,
oh God.
Well, I think he's more smart than he looks, because you know what? Basically, what did he do? He basically gave a phone sex kind of a situation on Instagram. It was nothing, no video. There was nothing. There was a lot of sounds. Who knows if it was real or not? And now a person like me who don't even know his other channels is watching, or at least went to the Nightcap channel, and he's getting over hundreds of thousands of views because of this mishap. So maybe it is a stunt that is really paying off. Also, I think that when you have that much quality to his videos, and he have studios and things like that, I wonder if that does cost money. And if you only get because on his channel you show he's only getting 300,000 views. Not only he's getting 300,000 views on that channel for most of his videos, maybe that's not enough to maintain his team or to the creative people.
Yeah, because he does have a staff. He does have editor. He has people to pay.
Yeah,
so
and
you got a point.
Yeah, and I think, well, you listen, you're a creator, so but you do it yourself. You don't have, people. I don't know, but you don't. But I think
I don't. That shit expensive.
That's the point, because even with obviously with everything that happened with Foxo, we was learning that even just the people to get on camera like that, they were paying them $250,000. So who knows what kind of situation he has with his the person there with him. So it just seemed like that whole thing costs a lot of money, and maybe you need millions of views to really maintain that kind of channel, because it only had a couple 100,000. It had hundreds of thousands on his videos, not millions. Tonight it's going to have millions, and maybe that might kick it off, and people might be more engaged with the Nightcap channel than they were.
No, you got a damn good point. I mean, you have the sponsors that come in that help as far as staff is concerned. But you're right. You have to keep up the momentum because people depend on you. So, yeah, you're right. It's all marketing, Black Gal. Yeah, that's that. Because I remember that first year that I went viral after the Jaguar Wright interview. I think it was that next year I had to bring on a couple people because it was just so much going on, and I spent $40,000 in 1 year on payroll.
Wow. So
yeah.
So I was going to ask you before I go, because it's cool that you're watching his thing and you're doing. So because you know about it so well, how much do you think? That's what I've been curious about it. How much do you think it costs him to maintain his networks, like the one where he does the celebrity interviews, and this one? Does it cost? If it's for you $40,000, would it cost him maybe $1 million or $2 million a year to do?
We'll see. I don't know how many people is on payroll. That's the thing. I don't know how much he pays Ocho to appear on Nightcap.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because I don't know who's all on his staff. Like I had like 3 part-time people, and I spent $40,000 in a year, which is not a lot. But it was a lot for me because it was $40,000. But for him, you got to think assistant, stylist, probably a producer, camera people, because he don't know how to do none of that shit.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. He's the ex, football player. He's the talent. He's an interviewer. Almost like listen, I love Oprah. Oprah had her situation where she had all the people around her, but she sat there looking nice, and then she did her thing and she left. I think he had the same setup. He asked a question, he engaged the guest, but he has a whole team around him, and it just seemed like it's very expensive, and maybe this stunt is going to pay off and pay some salaries, pay some, something. That's what it feels like, a money thing to me.
It could be.
All right. Well,
absolutely be.
I'll let you get the other callers, but yeah, it was a good show, and yeah.
Appreciate you. You have a good one. All right.
You too.
Bye-bye. All right, we got J Mad.
Hey, Storm.
Hey.
How you feeling tonight?
I'm good. How you doing?
That's good. That's good. I'm okay. I just feel like as soon as my husband called from work and told me, he's like, "Did you see what happened with Shannon Sharpe?" I'm like, "No, what happened?" And basically, I went immediately to social media, and I heard it, whatever, and I'm just like, immediately I thought about the guy that they had placed him with, his stylist, that they had been, trying to put him with and stuff. And I'm like, I wonder if this is all to throw us off about, the rumors that were, being reported, because they were getting close to cracking, if they were sleeping together or not. They were really on it. And I'm thinking that this is to just throw us off, because even while he's on live, and the live that you were showing, he's like, "I don't know how it happened. I threw my phone down," and even whatever he said, I forgot the guy's name, his assistant or whoever he may be to him. He's like, even he said, "You can't, you have to." They ask you again, and plenty of times I was like thinking, I was like, plenty of times I have did that where I've dropped the phone and the camera was I've been on Instagram and I've dropped the phone and it's like the camera comes on, but it doesn't go completely to the live, like, and I'm just like, this is bull crap. Like, this whole thing is a setup to throw everybody off from him being, and I'm like, why does he need to do that? It's 2024, baby. Come out, honey. Like, you will get
Oh
so
no.
much more. But I think it's a personal thing with family and friends. Maybe like all these years we played on the football field with you. We were in the locker room with you. Were you
We
looking
were
at
in
us?
the showers. We was in the showers.
Yeah, yeah. So I think it's a personal thing. Yeah.
Because listen, sports culture. I didn't play football in high school, but I was on a wrestling team. But locker room, you naked with a bunch of men. It is what it is. You get real comfortable, and
Yeah.
I mean, and it's a generational thing too.
Yeah, it is.
Stop calling him a bottom. I think he would be a top. Y'all stop now. Y'all stop.
Yeah, though, from the way he was sounded, definitely a top. I don't think he getting it. I don't think he getting his what I don't know if it's salad. I don't really know, but I just think that I think that there's some reasons why he does not want to really come out, but he's giving it. He's giving it. Like if you ask any man that is in that field, they will tell you, yes, Shannon is one of the girls. I don't know what's the problem, what's taking him so long.
What? They said Shannon is one of the girls.
Yes, yeah, my uncle is, bless his heart. He tells me all the time, this man needs to just come on out. Like, I don't know why he felt the need to do that, but I guess he thinks it worked because people are dapping him up left and right, even virtually. Like, even all through the live, like they're making jokes. They're like, and I think he feels like I'm on top. I'm the man, but days are gonna come in and that guy's gonna get mad. That guy is gonna get mad at one point, and he's gonna expose everything. Just, just watch. We're gonna be watching.
That guy's
But
definitely gonna get mad. But hold on, now just look at him here. Can't they just be friends? I got a friend who's gay, but he's a stylist, and I'm just, because people claim I'm fucking all kinds of niggas too. So
yeah, I get that. I get that. And I mean, I thought that, but now that you're not coming out with a porn, whatever, a soft porn either to try to pronounce that you're straight. Look what he just did. If he would have just left it alone, we could have just thought, well, people could have been like, well, that's his gay friend, stylist, whatever. Who cares? But the way that he just did this, he's put even more spotlight on it. I think it's even more spotlight, and now people are like, just come out. Like, why did you have to do all of this? It's not that necessary. If you are, you are. I don't feel the need to if that was me, and I know that deep down inside it's a family thing and people would probably look at me weird, because this can be for women too. A lot of women can play the gay role, but deep down inside, there's women that would never ever play that way in front of family, friends, or anything, but deep down inside they really are that way, but they won't, you know what I'm saying, they won't commit and they won't come out and say that because they know friends will look at them, family will look at them weird, and it's a hard thing. It really is. It sucks for those people that have to go through that. And look what he's doing, to the point where they're miserable, and they do drastic things. They get married, they have kids just to prove that they are not like that, and it sucks. It really does. That's why they have the term beard. I mean, I was watching this show. It was a show. It just recently came out, and it was a guy. He was like, he was gay, and he was looking for a woman, and he was like, I have to find a woman that's nice, that's, basically he was listing the qualities of these women that, you can get away with it with. They won't say anything, they'll be okay with it, and I was just like, wow, I wonder, do these men really go around, really doing this? I mean, this was on a TV show. And
oh
I'm
yeah,
just like,
they do.
yeah, I was like,
Especially
wow.
especially if they're like in a church or anything like that, because so many of them niggas in church are gay. Like it's wild. So let me ask you this, because I tell women this all the time, and they put their fingers in their ear and they la 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 la. Okay, if you got women that are bisexual, as above, so below, you have a lot of men that are bisexual. Ain't nobody telling me nothing. But you know it's not acceptable for me. So do you think Shannon is bisexual?
You know what? That's a good question. I think that for me, I think that he may be. I think that he has had experiences with women, but I think that maybe now he is enjoying more of an experiment with a man. I do think that some men can be bisexual though, because like I said, it's a spectrum. And even like when they do these surveys and these documentaries and all of these things, these people are on, it's like a huge, it's so much to talk about. Because like even me, I'm walking down the street and I see a girl with a big butt, whatever. I don't want to instantly have sex with her, but I can acknowledge that she's an attractive woman. I mean, what does that make me? Does that necessarily make me? I mean, my dad does it all.
No, that don't make you gay, because let me tell you something. If you have two eyes, human beings are attracted to things that look good, male or female. Men know when other men look good. You just can't say it like that. They have other ways of saying it, like maybe they grab their girl when a guy walks by, or they say, "Oh, he's a pretty boy," or "He think he fly." Listen, niggas are attracted to niggas that look good. Go to any bodybuilding, fitness, male fitness page. Look at bodybuilding competition. All that shit is male dominated.
Yeah, I believe that. I have a theology, actually. I mean, a theory, whatever, however you want to call it. I do have this, and I was discussing it with my husband, and he's thinking one way. He's like a one-sided person.
Oh, you went out. Oh.
Hello?
Oh, you went out for a minute. Go ahead.
Oh, I had a theory and I was talking to my husband about it, and he's just like one-sided. But me, I'm a Scorpio, so I can see things super like 8 different 9 10 ways, right? And I was thinking like with a man and a transgender woman, right? They are fully transgender. They're coming. So if you're walking down the street and you see this trans woman, she has hips, she has breasts, she has a wig. Her makeup is done to the T. Like, let's be real. Wigs on point most of the time, bodies on point.
Like in Atlanta.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay, exactly. And you see a man looking at her. I mean, does that make them gay off bat, or does it make them gay when they go to bed and they're attracted to the penis? Because like objectively, just looking at her, or I would not. For me, I don't think that makes a man full-blooded gay. For me, I just don't, because it's like it's an aesthetic. They're attracted to the aesthetic.
Yeah. So if you as a man see what you believe to be a woman, but it's really a trans woman, but you believe it to be a woman, that's one thing. Now, if you actually have sex with this trans person, then you're pansexual. It's not heterosexual, it's pansexual at that point. But men that have sex with feminine trans women, they still consider themselves straight. And even the trans women will say, "I don't like gay men, I like straight men."
And I can see how, because it's like I'm going in the back door. I'm not touching the penis. I am attracted, however, to the aesthetic of you. Some women can afford right now. A lot of women don't want to, and they can't afford the new bodies. But these men, they are able to afford these new bodies and to turn themselves into whoever they want to turn themselves into. So a man is looking at that like, wow, especially a man of a certain type. They will see that and they will look at that like that's a perfect woman. I mean, for me, and I think that's what Shannon Sharpe is. I think Shannon Sharpe is not addicted. I mean, not addicted. I think that he's not into transgenders. I think that he may be into a full-blooded male. I don't think that's Shannon Sharpe's issue. I think that that is a lot of men's issue, and they won't come out and they'll be like, I'm on a DL or whatever like that, when technically you're not, because you're attracted to an aesthetic. You saw an aesthetic and got attracted to that. You didn't get attracted to the penis. That didn't say, oh, that makes me want to hunch him. Like me, I'm attracted to the aesthetic of a female. I'm like, wow, that's a nice body. Sometimes I can adore it and say, I wish I had that, but I need to work harder on mine or something like that. But it doesn't turn me on. However, though, I have in the past, um, came to listening to a woman moan. So that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of things about the sexuality thing that it's a deep, deep conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's a very deep conversation. It's hard to answer what a person is, if they're straight, bi, or gay. It's really hard.
Well, I mean, I just let's listen to this. Shannon talks about why he switched stylists. Let's see.
He was gay. Okay, that's his life. That's not mine. Hollywood no longer styles me. Why? Because I'm loyal to Shelley. She was hurt that after 20 plus years of being my stylist, that I had gone outside to hire someone else. And someone else was getting the credit when she was there at CBS. She was there when I started at Fox. She was there when I was going out and doing red carpet events. And I never had a problem. And for me, in my head, I thought I needed someone outside.
Right.
I didn't buy one thing new when Hollywood started styling me. Everything, all those LB jackets, all that stuff that I already had it. And a lot of the stuff she had already put together, but I took it apart. So when he put it back together, it was just what she had put together.
All right. So he says that's why he got rid of his stylist. Now, Josh said, I never came from a man moaning. I feel you. I feel you on that. I got a question for y'all, though. I was listening to Tony Gaskins, and he said, any man that watch porn is gay. So what is y'all thoughts on that?
Wow, that's a good one, because you know what? I was strolling through my husband's phone the other day, and something popped up. He's watching porn, of course, and it happens to be a man getting his penis sucked, but it's a POV style. And I'm looking like, how, that crossed my mind. Like, these men have to watch another man get their penis sucked, and it turns them on. It does. It turns them on because it turns them on. So, like you said, that's a good question right there.
I'm just saying.
That's a good statement, honestly.
Because see, now we really getting into it. You see what I'm saying? Now we really getting into it, because most men watch pornography.
Yes.
That's just what it is. And the number one genre of porn is either like interracial, where it's like a BBC and a white woman, or it's incestual, like stepmother, stepbrother, stepsister.
Yeah.
So, and it's mostly men watching this, and mostly straight men. So we know that most men are getting off watching a big black cock go in a small white woman, or some kind of fantasy where like a stepson is messing with his stepsister or something, which is a whole nother issue of incest. But I'm just asking y'all, because you can't ignore the penis that's in the camera.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And the way they have it set up now, it's like POV style, so you can really see it from an angle, and you're sitting up there watching it from that angle. Only thing you're doing is watching her face, especially if you're watching somebody giving head. That's all you're seeing is her face, but you're seeing the penis. So what are you really getting off to? You know what it is. But people won't say it. They won't admit it.
They won't. That's the only reason why I asked. Now men say, well, hey, I'm imagining the penis is me. Well, first off, you're not built like that man in the porn 9 times out of 10. So you can imagine this shit, but it ain't. But
That's what they blame it on. That's what they blame it on. They be like, "Oh yeah, I'm basically imagining it's me." Well, then why do you even have to look at that visual? Just you create the visual in your head of the last girl that gave you head and come. But no, you have to look at that visual. So stop it.
That's what I'm saying. And then it goes from regular sex to DP to triple penetration to just like cum shots, cream pies, eating the cream pie out, one in the ass while the other dude licked the clit. Like it gets wild.
Yeah. Even when think about it, even when back in the day they used to have Cherokee and Pinky having sex with each other with the deodors. The men like to watch that. So you were watching that's a woman playing a tranny right there.
I remember, yeah, it was Pinky, it was Cherokee. They was in like this inflatable tub. Rico Love poured oil all over their booties, and then they started clapping on the double-sided dildo. It was Rico Love, Wesley Pipes.
Yeah, and even when they put the straps on, they put the straps on and fuck each other, that's a tranny situation, and men love it though.
Oh, now we really talking. What even about like the Booty Talk series, the Black Ice series? What about the Black Pipe Layers? Remember the West Coast Productions where it would be 3 niggas taking down one chick. I'm just saying.
Oh my God, running trains on a. What about that exactly? You got dicks all in the room, and you're okay with that? You know, it's multiple penises. Y'all damn near touching close by close, and you're okay with that. Come on, man. That's okay right there. That's not okay. Like, these guys need to understand this is deep. This goes deep. If you calling another man DL or gay because they may be acting a little bit feminine or they may act different than you, think about all the shit that you really did with your niggas. Really, think about it. Think about all the porn you watched.
And take pride in it. We flipped her. We ran her. We remember they love to say the whole gang. She sucked the whole gang off.
Yeah, they love to say that. Oh my God.
Come on now. I'm a grown man now, but I remember even in junior high, I remember when Ta'ana wanted to, I ain't gonna say her last name, Ta'ana wanted to suck me and my homeboy off at the same time. We were 13.
Wow. See, and this is what I'm saying. This is 2 men in the same room with each other, but naked. I mean, I
didn't do it. Because I actually didn't lose my virginity until I was like 18 going on 19. But my homeboy, he was my childhood best friend. I lived on West B Street. He lived on West A Street.
Wow.
He ended up he ended up I guess running the train on her with our homeboy Malcolm. Now that's how he described it. He said it was him, Malcolm, it was Ta'ana. And she said, I'm ready, I want to suck y'all off. I want to fuck. She was a freaky ass teenager, right?
Yeah.
And he said me and Malcolm, we pulled down our pants quick. We was ready.
You see?
Now, and these were hyper masculine males. All I'm saying is, when you really start digging into what gets people off,
a lot of different things.
They don't want to have that conversation.
They don't, and especially a man. I'm learning now that a man that has sex with a lot of women, they get called players and pimps, but really deep down inside, they're freaks, and they've definitely had sex with a man or two, because they don't know where to put that energy at. They're so bored now. They've had sex with so many people.
That's what you have to watch.
They're bored. They want something else.
Yes, that's what you have to watch when you dealing with, and I'm gonna bring you up, Michael, in a minute. Just be patient with me. Yeah, know I'm gonna end up being like a sexologist one day, because this shit I love.
I love it. Me too.
when you have a man who has done everything sexually, it's kind of like what's left. Because like I remember when I was coming up, my uncle told me, he said, have every sexual experience you want to have before you get married. And so I took his advice. But now I'm 31 now, and I'm like, well, I still really don't want to get married, but I have done everything that I want to do. Like any woman I have sex with is still gonna be it's not gonna be nothing I haven't done. So it's kind of, I mean, I don't know. I guess I should look for love now. I don't know.
It's like it's gonna be like regular for you now because you've already experienced the 2-on-1, the however you the menage a trois, numbers of on whatever sexual experience you've wanted to do, your fantasies. Now it's time to move on if you haven't already to those fantasies. And some of those fantasies can get very, very kinky. People have some super kink fantasies, and it's like they move on to that, and then when that's done, it's just sex. It's not the firework sex anymore. So
Yep.
they don't have a choice but to try something new. And it gets like that with porn too. You sit up here, you watch all of this porn to the point where you want to see something else. Like one night I caught myself finding some male on male porn, and I was like, wow. And I actually got off to it, and I was like, wow, this is
Women
crazy.
love women. I've known a lot of girls, and they're straight, but they love male on male porn. I think they just love seeing masculine bodies.
Yeah, I think for me it was the sounds. It was the fact that they were both just so into each other, and it was the moaning, the gasping, the breathing, I mean, it was
A lot
turning
of
me
girls
on.
like
I
that.
was like, wow, oh my god, this is, I mean, even now I still every once in a while I still cut it on, but I'm like, I don't want my husband to see it in my history though, because then it's
Well,
like,
listen,
whoa.
there should be no shame between you and your husband. But I'm gonna tell you this last thing before I let you go. Bianca
Yeah.
said it will be different now if you're in love with someone. But y'all know it's hard for me. Like, I've never been in love. I've never, like, it's hard for me to make that connection. Now,
Yeah.
I did a show with Dr. Linda. Actually, I don't think I end up releasing it, but I need to release it anyway. And she was like, well, what you should do is like take out the porn, like go on a cleanse of like no porn and no sex for like months to reset my brain. She's thinking if you reset your brain, you'll be able to connect in that way. Because she was like, oh, well, how long have you watched porn? And I was like, since I was 8.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I'm 31.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because that thing too, with that, of course it's not going to, a lot of people get cross with this too, because since if you've been watching it for so long, as have I too, and a lot of us have, you tend to start thinking that this is how the sex should be, and it's not like that at all. So when it's not like that, you get disappointed, you get irritated, and you get just bored with it. And it's like, when you should reset, because porn has destroyed us into thinking that sex is supposed to be this crazy hardcore all the time. Just, when those people are in those scenes for hours at a time, sometimes even days, they are shooting that. And it's like, but we're thinking it's all in that 30-minute span that they show, or that 15-minute. No, it's not. It's clipped up. And it sucks. It sucks because a lot of people get their head messed up from it, and they go down a whole nother route. And it's like, whoa, that they wouldn't have never even went down.
You're right.
I bet, yeah, it's you got to get it checked out. You should reset.
I might have to do like a whole year of just no sex, no porn. And you know what? I'll probably make $1 million. I got a feeling if I get that shit up, I probably low key would be able to focus like 50 Cent. I'd be like, oh, I'm opening up Monroe Production Studios. Y'all be like, damn, son, we proud of you. Because listen, Dr. Danny B said we get off to stuff that discuss us after we climb it. It don't discuss me no more. I'm way past that stage. It don't discuss me no more. I go about my day. I don't give no fuck. But I always make the comment too. I'd be like, well, one day I'll just settle down and just have boring sex for the rest of my life, whatever. But I guess sex with your spouse can be exciting. I don't know.
Yeah, it can be, but I've been with mine for 17 years, and I'm gonna be honest with you. We had a period in our path where about like let's just say 4 years ago, it got really bad, and it was just I wasn't into him the way I was, so that made the sex even like it didn't make it good like it was. And I think that that matters. I think that the fact that you're into this person, you love this person, almost like it's a drug, addicted to, and this is how you should be for your wife or spouse. You
Okay.
should be addicted to them. And if you are feeling like that, if you are feeling like
Oh damn, it went out. She muted
no, I'm
herself.
sorry, if you're feeling like that, you know, there comes a time when you do need that reset and you do need to spice things up. That's why they have all of these couple classes what they take they in the private of people's home. They have swingers. These couples get into swinging now because or they'd be like, you know what, let's try to bring another partner in, polys, because it's boring with that one person and they want to spice things up. And we had to break up for a while. At least we broke up for a whole year, and it was forced on us. It was forced on us, but we came back stronger than ever. And now, I mean, we're feeling like we're making love like we're 16 again because we're childhood
And
level.
y'all stuck it out. Shout out to Love Jones. I want Love Jones to hit the link if she got a time too. She ain't got a
Love Jones, hey girl, I was just watching your channel.
You ain't got to cut on the camera though, if y'all want to. But yeah, no, you're right, and I love that you guys came back together because I'm just glad you guys. You go through your ups and downs, but you work through it, and
Yeah, because people try to say that sex is not important in a relationship, but it is very important. I think it's top two. I'm not gonna lie. It's top two because if you don't have that sex, then you tend to be able to let people come in easier and you tend to cheat quicker with giving attention more. You tend to let that into you. And it's easier, and it happened with us. And it's like, I'm being honest, it happened with us. He wasn't performing right. The person that I was speaking with on the job every once in a while, that I basically he got some, and he did what he was supposed to do. And that's how I know for a fact that it is needed. You need to have that good sex. That's how I don't see how people, blessings to them, but I really don't see how a person can go without having sex first before getting married. I mean, it's like I can't imagine it. Just like, no, I'm not gonna do that at all.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Thank you so much for coming up. You have a good one. All right.
You too. Take care, Storm. Bye.
Bye. Yeah. My bad too. Dang, I didn't see the person who was. Well, I saw the person that was down there, but yeah, that conversation was good with J Mad. You say the yap is crossing back. Listen, I mean, I'm just saying, we talk about porn. It's a whole thing. And you know what's interesting too? Like whenever like I'll like send Love Jones an old video that I did or something, or it might come up because I love to show her videos that I did like 2, 3, 4 years ago, as if you gonna tell her anything that she ain't never seen before, or anything that I'm ashamed of, because can't name one of you bitches make me ashamed of anything that I do, period. Worry about your raggedy ass baby daddy that called you all kinds of N-words. Anyway, no shade to that person. But Love Jones always be like, oh my God, your aura was so different in these older videos. It's like a completely different person. And I look back and I'm like, yeah, like, but I wasn't screwing nobody. You see what I'm saying? Like, so there is something spiritually that happens when you start being in them streets. What's going on, Lil Jones?
Hey, Storm, what's up?
Nothing much.
You can hear me?
Now, No, I can hear you. Now, don't you remember, like, I'll be sending, like, either I'll send you older videos or you'll send me older videos, and you'll be like, damn, your aura was different. But I think it's because I wasn't having sex with nobody back then. What you think?
Yes. Completely different. You even sound different. That, and you also grew up, you know, and I feel like you having this huge career on YouTube has exposed you to different types of people, and it has introduced you to a new side of yourself, and you just seem more free and liberated.
And I love that. I love being free and love being liberated. Now look, they'll take that and run with that. He said he's free. He's free.
Hey, Mies, always. What's up, boo?
But what do you feel about the pornography thing and niggas niggas watching it? Do it make niggas gay? What you think?
Wait, so before I answer, is it okay to use the P word? I thought you had to substitute it.
Oh, you can say prawn. You can say prawn. It's all good.
Just, you don't give a damn. You free ball in this live.
You know what? And believe it or not, I actually have drawers on today. I normally don't have no drawers on in the house. I actually got drawers.
Miss Vitchy says Storm and Love Jones should smash. That's funny.
That's funny.
I wait. So, okay. Is it gay for a man to look at? I don't think so. I don't think so. I feel like I was one of those people that said, like, I feel like it's like a fantasy and like a POV. You know what I mean? Like, you're imagining yourself in that scenario. Like, I don't think that makes you gay. I don't. That's like, I don't know. Like, you could go to an exhibition and, you know, you could see certain types of art, but that doesn't mean that you want to do that. Like, or you want to sleep with a man. Like,
right.
You know, like, you could imagine yourself sleeping with that woman, or that being your peen going in and out of the woman. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm a little gay, I guess. Not really, but when I watch adult content, I don't like to see women giving head. Like, that kind of is weird to me. Like, I feel like, because it seems degrading when I watch it. But, like, do I enjoy doing it? Yes, but I don't like to see it. So I don't think that you wanting to do something and watching it is synonymous. Does that make sense? Like,
oh, okay. So you don't, okay, got it.
Yeah, like, at one point I didn't like heterosexual. Like, I only used to watch girl on girl, but I enjoy penis. I love penis, but it didn't arouse me. Like,
Okay, that's interesting. For me, I like some of the couples stuff, or some of the like more more romantic stuff is nice.
okay, yeah.
You know, like the Dane Jones series. I don't know if that's still a thing. But some of that stuff is nice. You know, I'm really into, like, I remember Rock and Shay back in the day, Team Steve, Loyalty and Royalty. Heaven and Peasy is killing it right now.
It's you knowing all of these names for me. Oh my goodness, you are hilarious.
I'm just saying, Devil Hands Mo and Eugene be killing it, but I ain't gonna lie, I love to see a woman get absolutely destroyed too.
Wait, someone asked if I have been doing speaking voice coaching because I sound sexier right now. So this is like my normal talking voice if I'm not like turned up or entertaining, so to speak, and it's late. And this is how I sound.
Yeah, the sexy voice come out at night. Mine do too. Once I relax, yeah, mine's do too.
Oh, it just gets like an octave lower. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. There we go. Mr. Marcus, Brian Pumper, Ethan.
I told you I met Mr. Marcus, right? And I took a picture with him. I wasn't 21, and I used a fake ID to get in the club that I was in.
Not you met Mr. Marcus. I met Nat Turner though, so I get it.
Me too. Remember?
Didn't he follow you on IG? I told you, be careful.
Yes, and he was trying to link up with me, and I said, heck no.
I told you. I said, be careful. That nigga gonna get you on tape.
You kept saying you his type too. You his type. I said, ew. Like I wish I would.
No, you definitely his type. Definitely, yeah. I seen him at the Michael Jackson play downtown LA. I met him, his girlfriend or whoever, Bobby Brown's wife, Tashina Arnold. I was like, damn.
Yeah, they be out. I met him at what I think it was a DJ of release party or whatever. An event.
Maybe 2025 I come outside. Not come out the closet for y'all running. I mean come outside like yeah, like go to LA and be like outside like that. That's what I mean. Y'all gonna take that and run with it. Speaking of all the Queens men, y'all know Vaughn had wanted to audition for that. I remember that.
That would have been dope.
Yeah, he got caught up with that bullshit though. But
yeah, that's a dope show. But I was feeling the same way about 2025, like to go back out, and just be on the scene. Because like today's the VMAs, and I'm like, I should have been at the VMAs, not because I care, but because it's a vibe, it's energy, it's networking, like
just to be outside and
exactly.
I tell you all the time, I love New York City. I tell you that all the time. I never sleep when I'm there. I know you tired of it, but you're from there, so it's different for you. But it's like I can go to New York City and be a total like a weirdo, and it's not weird. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you walk down the street with like green hair, and nobody's gonna look at you weird.
Not at all. Not at all. I definitely done had me a time ripping and running the streets.
Yeah, I wish I could have got to do that. I had to come up around wholesome motherfucker. Fuck them people.
But I mean, it made you. It created you. You are who you are because
I want to turn up. I want to be wild.
But think about it though. If you was already wild your whole life, maybe you wouldn't be wanting to turn up now.
It's true. That's true.
For real. I truly think it's something between Storm and Love Jones, but it just haven't popped off yet.
Okay, Miss Vichy. Okay, chill.
That's funny.
John said Rob Piper, Nat Turner, Jason Love, Flash Brown, Daysky. Are you talking about David? Damn, it's bad. I know all them people too. Except Flash Brown. I never heard of Flash Brown, but I know all them people. Oh, and shit. Jay Hefner, Triple X just got killed. So rest in peace.
Oh. How do you, what the fuck? Like, do you just Google these people random? How do you know all of this?
A lot of it's Twitter, but then a lot of it is that I've seen so much porn and I have a weird memory. I can just recall. Yeah, I remember the Zayn novel. Yep, and remember when Zayn got that special with Cinemax, and they was rubbing clits on there. The dude from I Love New York, Buddha, he was on there too.
Yo, you are a character.
Well, I guess it's because like I had a lot of time to myself growing up, so that's why I tell people you never know what your kids are into. You might think because I was real professional as a child.
Not professional.
No, seriously, I was real. You would never guess the shit I was doing on the low. So.
That is funny. But somebody said they thought I was a saved lady of Christ. What? No, you didn't.
Jay Hefner, yeah, he went to Lincoln, Nebraska, and was protecting his cousin in a fight and got shot and killed.
Oh my God, that's such a tragedy. That's such a tragedy.
It's such a tragedy, and the crazy thing, this is what was so bad. He got, because I think his real name was Savion. When he got killed, people started reposting the Prime as a because they're like, damn, rest in peace. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all what they said. Wait a minute. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show y'all this. Y'all seen him before because he went viral. He was doing the veneer tech stuff. Why they gonna say Why they gonna say under this man page that's a waste of good meat?
Wait, that's the person that got unalived?
Yeah, that's Jay Hefner. Yeah.
That's sad. I don't know who that is. I don't, follow these people like you do.
But they was all under his shit like, oh my God, what a waste of good meat. He was beautiful. Listen, even if he was unattractive, he didn't deserve to get his life taken.
Dang, that's sad.
But no, he was really hustling for his family. His mom is like terminally ill with cancer, so he had like 7 different. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Damn, that's a lot going on.
Yeah, but he died protecting family, and all you niggas out there talking about y'all alpha males, that's what you do. You die for your family.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. You really gotta live because you don't know when your time is up. You really don't know. All you have is right now.
You really don't. And I feel like I've accomplished a lot of my dreams. Like I really have, but I appreciate each day, and I appreciate good people in my life.
Me too. I feel the same way. I've done everything that I ever wanted to do. I'm in a space of making it bigger and more luxurious.
In this stage of our lives, we're ready for the check. We need that money.
That part, because like what? Like I just be seeing people, and it's not even me comparing myself to anyone, but just to see like a Mucinex monster being on like Good Morning America from just saying a word that's in the dictionary that everyone knows.
Right.
And not even the originator of it. It's like, what the fuck is like, you're getting paid to do like to promote all of these brands and you look crazy. Like I just Jesus, like I'm like, what is happening?
You be like, it's like now it's not about talent, it's just about what are you willing to do to go viral. But you know what? But guess what? They don't have lasting power. Like take the long way, it'll work out in the end. It really will.
And then it kind of like you don't know what's gonna be the thing to pop you. Like really don't know. Sometimes people just fall down a flight of stairs and go viral. The lady super glued her fucking ponytail to her scalp and went viral.
True.
Like it's just, is it the luck of the draw? Because like, what do you think it is?
It's all that. It's energy. It's timing. It's all that.
Yeah, I think I'm ready to go viral again because we've done that before. I've done that before. You've done that, but like again, and like with a bag attached to it. Let's manifest that.
Amen. 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 All right, Lil Jones, I'm gonna take this next call. I appreciate you hitting that link.
Of course. Good night, everybody.
Spread love is the Brooklyn way.
Ow.
What's going on, Valencia?
Hey, Storm.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I love you so much. You know that, right?
Oh, thank you so much.
Like you saved my life. You probably don't even believe it, but you really have. You're so inspiring and knowledgeable and just full of wisdom. So I'm inspired to be a better person every day. And plus, you be checking us when you find some nasty ass houses and hygiene and you know what I'm saying. These ninjas and stuff, honey. You got me all the way together. So I would like to tell you thank you. But far as that prawn and everything, I believe that you should do a reset because we do know that sex is so powerful. It creates lives, and that's what it was designed for. Like a lot of times we like to walk around and pretend like sex was not designed to reproduce children, and we've actually perverted sex to the extent that we done depleted the responsibility of reproducing children. We've done created an atmosphere where we can have abortions, plan B, get rid of babies, do everything under the sun outside of what sex was intended for. It wasn't only just for pleasure. And I do believe with you being with the level of wisdom that you have and how far you will go, like you have a calling on your life that is phenomenal. I was watching you the other day, you was talking about, oh, if I start preaching, I'd have to stop doing this and doing that.
I'd have to stop doing a lot. I would really have to live my life right. It's so true.
But you know what?
Because I'm not playing with God. I know a lot of these men that listen. I'm not playing with God. If I step into there, but I would have a heck of a testimony though.
But listen, that's what I was about to tell you. But you already have a testimony because we don't control the outcome. Like you've already ministered to so many people, you don't even realize it. Like I'm gonna tell you one thing that you probably don't even realize, honey. You done ministered to Khloe Kardashian, honey, and you done got her all the way together. The only thing she got to do is just get rid of Tristan. You hear me? You done ministered to so many people, you don't even realize it. And I was like, and I'm gonna tell you this real quick, and I'm gonna get off the thing. I know, and shout out to Love Jones. I love you too, Love Jones. Girl, you be getting them fools together for real. But I and Cynthia G. But I just wanted to because I was thinking. So anyway, I'm gonna tell you this real quick. So I had started a prayer group or whatever, and I had started having these dreams. I've always had the gift of discernment. I see unalivings before they happen. I've
Wow.
If I get to telling you my children's father, I literally, he bought us a huge house and everything, and I moved out, and because I kept having nightmares, I kept sensing him being unalived, and everybody told me I was a fool and I was crazy, and you leaving this big old house and with a swimming pool. I'm like, I can't swim if I'm a corpse. And so I left that house, and not even 3 weeks later he was unalived.
Wow.
And things like that has happened to me. And my sisters have a joke. They always call me and they be like, have you had a dream about me lately? Because my dreams have always manifested. But anyway, a quick story. I had did a prayer group or whatever, and we had started praying over things that a lot of things that you bring to our attention, the elite. I told you before, I had survived SRA, satanic ritual abuse. So a lot of things that you have brought to our attention and everything we pray about and everything like that. So I started having these weird dreams that I've never had before. And I used to watch porn years ago, me living celibate and all of that, it has been for the better. But I started having these weird images in my dreams, like they were very graphic. I'm not gonna say it on your channel. But fast forward. So one of the ladies that joined my prayer group, she was from Denmark. And she had just found out about her husband having all these PDF files and all this on the computer, and she had reported him and got him arrested. Well, he had all kind of images from the dark web. And when I tell you that if I send you these pictures to the email, you and Love Jones will have y'all's viral moment, because there's a whole bunch of celebrities from the waist down. Hold on, and I'm not playing. If I'm lying, let the Lord take my kids. I'm not playing with you. From the waist down, and the cold part wasn't even the rituals they was performing. And the cold part wasn't even the seances that I witnessed. The cold part wasn't even what I seen them eating, which was unalive babies. The cold part was when you look at them from the waist down. A lot of these so-called women that these men be lusting after, that are celebrities, from the waist down, they weren't even women.
Ooh.
And I promise you that. And it was just a lot of, and so anyway, the reason why she had brought these images, because I could not understand why I was seeing these in my dreams, and it was repetitive. It was over and over and over. And I've never seen anything like that at all. Like, out of all the things that I've been exposed to, and I done been exposed to some crazy things, I've never seen these type of images. So I was like, where's this coming from? And we prayed about it. And this lady, she never said nothing. I just seen the expression, her body language. But she ended up coming to my next prayer group, and she had brought these images. She said, was this what you were seeing in your dream? And I was floored. After the third picture, I was like, I don't even want to see this. I don't want the federales coming to my house and everything else. But I was just saying, I was like, that's crazy. And I had been praying about it. I said, honey, I know Storm would be the perfect person to send these emails to, and you would be floored. You wouldn't even like and then what's so crazy is even though we know that this takes place and we speculate and a lot of things I've witnessed as a child and stuff like that, but you don't even know to what extent, honey. I'm gonna give you the tea and I'm gonna get your email and stuff, but I'm gonna give you the tea, honey. What you know about that oldest generic daughter of the Obamas, honey? What allegedly, I guess is what you gotta say. Allegedly, what you know about that oldest child ain't even a little girl.
What?
Go and look at them. When you go look, matter of fact, before I even send them to you, go look at the Gmail. I mean, go Google and look at them kids, and then look at that oldest child, and you tell me if that's a little boy or a little girl. You ain't even before I even send it to you, and it just blew my soul to pieces. And I was like, honey, I said, even though I'm covered, under the blood and everything like that, I don't got the resources for them people to be coming to follow me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to survive off of $50 worth of gas. I said, so I ain't got time to be.
But
I ain't got time. I said, Storm got the resources. I said, I'm gonna give it to him.
I ain't got time to be getting sued either. But but let me tell you this though. You know what? It's a reason why even when I tried to get into the industry as a kid, it was like God kept blocking it. And when you look at all these child stars, man, I'm good.
Yeah, because I had I've done rituals and stuff, and I was into occultism I had well, first of all, my bloodline is from a long line of witches. That's number one. And so when you don't know anything differently mentally, I thought that was just the right thing to do. So I had ranked up, so I had elevated so high that I was actually a part of a Masonic lodge, a part of Brotherhood, even though literally I was supposed to be a part of Eastern Stars and stuff like that. But honey, I started getting attacked in my sleep. I was waking up, scratches on my back. I had been through when I tell you I have a real life testimony, and I was like, you know what? And I didn't even believe in Jesus. I got the calling Jesus, honey, and them things started ceasing to exist and started getting up, moving around. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, because we was always taught powers and rituals and this and that, and we was taught different type of spells and good witchcraft and this and that, and then I'm like, but how is it that something has a higher power than you? I mean, higher power than what we believe. We was always taught this was the end all be all. So, just, and then, raising my kids separately and being the black sheep in the family and things like that, honey, it was tough. I had to move from where I was and everything like that. So it was
I hear you. And Love Jones said Eastern Stars tried to recruit me. Listen, I got some cousins that are Eastern Stars. So I didn't really understand it. I didn't get into it, but yeah. Let's leave
Tell
it there.
Love Jones tell Love Jones I could see where they would. She's powerful, she's beautiful, she's influential, she's smart, and she's not easily influenced by. She has her own mindset. They would love to use her because people wouldn't follow her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, me some Love Jones. Love Jones, I love you so much, girl. But anyway, I love you, Storm. I don't want to be taking up everybody's time, and I just want to tell you I appreciate you. And even though you don't think you're a preacher, you be ministering to us. I'm telling you.
I appreciate that. You have a good night, all right?
You too. Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Well, she was talking some real stuff. And the thing is, the truth sounds like fiction, and then the fiction sounds like truth. Now, I'm telling y'all, people be into some shit. Mother of God. I've never heard of that. Mother of God. Let me Google that. Mother of God. Oh, it's a documentary. Yeah, I escaped a lot of organizations. Yeah. I see people even denouncing fraternities and sororities that they were a part of. I've been seeing a lot of that lately. I've been seeing a lot of that. It's a mess. Side note too, I gotta give me something to eat. My appetite is back. I was a little sick the last few days, but my appetite is back. Maybe some soup. Maybe I should eat some soup. I'm in the mood for soup. Or are you supposed to just fast when you're under the weather? You are supposed to fast, right? I think. Mother or God. Yeah. It's another one of those cult church thingies that's in Atlanta that I need to dig into. I can't think of the name of it though right now. At least I always drink water. Oh hell yeah. Hey, shout out to Norris. Hey, what's going on, Norris? Feed a fever, starve a cold. Okay, you can have soup. Yeah, I gotta add some noodles to my soup though. They don't be putting enough noodles in there for me. You need a massage? Yep, definitely. You've lost weight. Oh, well, listen, just even past that, I'm down 20 pounds. I got 40 more to go. And I'm busting out in 2025, slim and trim. I cannot fucking wait. Storm, you an organization? I guess so. I guess I'm a whole movement. Yeah, I've been avoiding people all year. Ain't with nowhere. I'm just like, let me get myself together. There's a church of Beyonce in Atlanta. See, I'm not blasphemous. I can't do that. Good to hear from you, man. Definitely good to hear from you. Yeah, you need nourishment. I got some cucumber and I got some squash. And I could add that in some soup. That would be fire. I think Walgreens is still open. Acupressure. Okay, I may do that tomorrow. I will go one time to see what the church is about. Yeah, Church of Beyonce is wild. But then, even the Kardashians, they have a church and they funnel their money through it. That's how they stay tax-free. Ginger tea. Yep, I got ginger tea. I've been on peppermint tea. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I didn't expect us to start, I don't know. I guess it was meant for me to talk about all this tonight. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, share if you care, and I will catch you all later.
It's Storm Show.